Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Tasteless with another cast for you guys live on my Twitch stream. This is Xiaoshua versus Snow. Many of you may already be familiar with Snow if you follow any modern Brood War. He's one of the strongest Protosses that there is. Xiaoshua is an extremely gifted Zerg player from the Chinese region, although he's currently top 30 on the ladder. And let's get right into this game. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the bell notification, leave me a comment. That blesses me and the algorithm. I got a cat over here that's trying to walk on this desk as I do this. And check out my merch at tastelessthreads.com, where I think you'll find a lot of cool stuff. This is going to be on the map Neo Invader. We've got Xiao up here in the top left, and in the bottom right is Snow. This is a map that I think poses some pretty interesting challenges for both of the races in the matchup. It is a map where there's only 2 spawns, and so there are some unique cheeses that you can try to pull off, although I feel like from the Protoss' perspective, that's become less and less popular. You know, 5 or 6 years ago, it was all about the proxy 2-gate. That seems to have gone away a little bit. Now, in this game, it's going to be Snow spawning down here in the bottom right. And immediately we got to point out there's a big ramp here and a big entrance here. That's kind of a headache. And so we want to see, okay, what exactly is he going to do as far as walling in? And I guess the play is to go gateway here and maybe a forge here. And maybe you try to destroy one of these buildings later on. Over here for the Zerg, there hasn't been any kind of unique production just yet. He hasn't made a quick pool, hasn't made a quick gas. It looks like it's just going to be hatchery first. And going up against gateway first. If the probe could maybe block this, that would be huge, but he just barely doesn't manage to get it. Meanwhile, back at home, it's going to be the Zealot pressure coming in. Now, some people would argue that this can be a bit of an advantageous opener for the Protoss. There's a couple ways you can play it. You can just kind of keep pace with the Zerg and keep making Zealots and run at them. Or you can send one Zealot out here and try to kamikaze it as far into their base as possible. Oh my god, what? He's going to make a forge. He must be doing a rush. Oh my god. Okay, hold up. Pylon here. You can put one more pylon here. The only way that Zerg can get in is to do an extractor trick and bug up through the top. Ooh. So you need to have a couple drones stacked. He might want to make one more pylon here. Notice he doesn't have enough minerals yet. He doesn't quite have enough. The pylon finishes. He's going to bug his own probe through. That's going to cause this drone to die. But then how does the rest of this work? He's got 2 probes stuck back there. I guess in theory you could make a gas and mine it out. No, that's pretty bad. He just cancels the pylon. He makes another cannon. The Zealot's up here. Oh my god, this is so bad. Didn't even occur to me that this would be a move he would try to do, but it makes sense. He's getting pretty good blocks up here. He is one is forced down over here, but I think this is the sunken colony, or soon to be sunken colony. That's really the one that's the only thing that's important. 4-lings are going to come down. A second Zealot's inbound. The cannon's going to finish. The Zerglings can't quite get through. The cannon is really pairing nicely with the Zealots. We have one sunk that's about to finish. Remember that a creep colony loses 100 hit points when it turns into a sunk, so this is going to have 1 HP upon arrival and be killed. And, I mean, that's wild, man. He just gets the kill immediately. It did not even occur to me that he would actually just go right into Forge and just go for a win, but it seems so obvious in retrospect, doesn't it? There is a counterattack inbound here. Ling speed hasn't started, but I think this is a 2 Zealot block, right? Well, it is if the Zealots stay there. And so he's making a cannon back here. That's going to be it. GG. Okay. That was quick. Not all these games are made equally. Let's go back in the replay now. So this is actually a strategy I used to mess with. And the The way I would do it back in the day was I would 2-gate rush, and then if I saw that they did hatch first, I would cancel a gateway and make a forge and like cannon rush here. So this was like a primitive caveman build from me, not like what Snow's doing. I was like a monkey that learned how to like lick a stick and then stick it inside of an ant hill and then use that to get ants and then eat the ants that way. But what he's doing is pretty brilliant. So the idea is you're going to gate expand, and as we've all seen a million times, you can put a zealot and run in and try to put on pressure. But he knows in this spawn you can block with 2 pylons. And all the new maps, by the way, they're bringing cannon rushes back. There's always like a way, some way to block here and make a cannon, which is a Protoss player I always welcome. But when does Shao put a spawning pool down? So he wasn't really even that greedy here. But in this time, so the spawning pool starts then. He's already started a pylon. He just casually comes down here, makes a forge, and just goes right up into the base. When does he cut probes? Let's take a look at that. So his last probe is his 12th probe. And then he says, no more. I need to get a forge up. I need to keep making zealots. He even accidentally makes a probe for a second and cancels it. And I guess this makes perfect sense. Just once you know the cannon started, cancel this. It's always helpful to have one probe trapped in here and another probe on the outside. I know someone in chat was saying, is this even worth it to upload to Brood War? I mean, I don't. If you only like epic games, then it's probably not. But I think seeing cool strats like this that win a game outright are actually very helpful. And so there you have it. Thank you so much for watching that video. Not all the videos on my channel are this short, but that one was very short. I have another game coming up next that's going to be the rematch between these two that I'll be casting in another video. So do check that out as well. Again, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. You know all the YouTube stuff. You use YouTube. You want to help me, hopefully. And so please do that. And go to tastelessthreads.com. This is my merch shop. We got a micro macro t-shirt, kind of like the classic one we used to have on thehandsomenerd.com. But we've got a lot of other cool stuff on there as well. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in a future cast on my YouTube. Bye-bye.